Well, hello guys, it's Danger Days 79 here, and it's our first mod review, obviously you can see there, but that isn't the mod, actually. If you look in the top right corner, we're doing the most popular mod on planet Minecraft at the moment, which is called VoxelMap. First, before I get to the mod, I will tell you how I do these mods, and then I'll, review the mod and settings and what you can do with the mod and why it might be helpful and blah blah such. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Yeah. So, first of all, how I do mod reviews. I record on Mondays, but but by the time you watch this, even if it's the first day of uploading, first time day, it actually, God, I can't talk today, actually uploads, then it's probably 1 or 2 days later because I need to find out a way to upload faster. So if you guys could give me, some kind of software, some kind of tactic to make it upload faster, because I only upload 20-30-minute videos, and it takes like a day or more. If I'm lucky, it'll be less than a day. But yeah, I do mod reviews on Mondays, so you always know when it is. But I already said that, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, I record them on Mondays, but they usually get out on either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Yeah. So the way we do mod reviews, most people like to use chests, and I know Husky Mudkips or whatever you want to call him, another famous YouTuber in Team Crafted. He uses dispensers. Well, sometimes. One time I saw him use a dispenser in one of his mod reviews, but I got this idea from SwimmingBird 941, 941. He reviews snapshots and such, and I'm mostly inspired by him, but I am also inspired by AtlanticCraft to start my channel. Check both those guys out. They're super awesome. They do mod reviews. Well, not really, but not both them. SwimmingBird does snapshots. He plays other games. He does Minecraft news. He's the most reliable news source I've seen, and he covers everything. Even makes contraptions in redstone when he reviews something on that. And he just gives like fun examples and such in mod reviews, and he plays other games as well, not just Minecraft. So you should go check him out. He also has a hardcore survival series 1.7.4, but I'm not going to talk about that. The that much, but the AtlanticCraft is made up of two people. The Cody Maverick and Joe Buzz. Those are their usernames. Cody and Joe in real life. You could probably infer that, but they do mod reviews. They play on servers, play video games and such, and they have a bunch of series, mod pack series, server series, and all that stuff. So you should check those guys out too. And yeah, but the way we do this, which I already said, I got this inspired by SwimmingBird. My channel was inspired by those two guys, if you're wondering. Where using the item frames and such, you put the thing that gets crafted up there, and then you put the crafting recipe here. So, for example, you can craft Sir Wither Skelly's head with a skeleton head, 4 blocks of coal around it in the exact top, left, right, and bottom. And then in every corner you have charcoal. So, yeah. That's pretty much how we're gonna do it. Some days if we have like a farming theme, and if we're going over a mod with a bunch of different stuff, then I'll have like a farming theme with hay bale and such, and all that stuff. But what we're reviewing today is VoxelMap. VoxelMap is a is a if is a remake of Zanz Minimap, the third remake. Well, the second remake actually. No, third. Zan stopped doing it, so one person asked if they could continue on it, and he said yeah, they gave up on it, and then another person asked, they said yeah, then they gave up on it not a long time ago, and now most of the features are changed, but the basic idea is the same. And now this other guy does it. I'll put his name and the download in the description, well, the website in the description, so you can check him out and check out the download it and whatever if you want to. And so yeah, that's pretty much the backstory to it, and it's just a basic map. And today I'm gonna show you the options and what you can do with this. And now I'm not a pro, I didn't learn this perfectly, I just looked at it real quick in the options, and plus this is my first mod review, so you know, cut me some slack on here. And yeah, so let's get started. It's on the top right corner, but you can edit that. I turned everything off except, well, I'll turn that off too, but whatever. I turned everything off so I can show you what it does. But display coordinates, obviously you probably know what that is. The chords that you can get in F3, so you don't have to actually look in F3 and look through all those numbers and find where it is if you don't know where it is. You can just simply, and also the menu's opened with M. You can just simply turn this on and off. You could just simply look at it there, and then if you don't want it there, you could turn it on or off. Here you can edit it where it is in each corner, so you can put it in the top right, the bottom right, bottom left, top left. And you can change from a square map to a circle map. I personally like the square, goes with Minecraft better, and it shows more area. So this, I think I haven't actually tested this out, but it has in-game waypoints, beacons, signs, and both. So I think when you put a beacon down, it shows a beacon. So obviously in Minecraft, a beacon is what its name is. It is a beacon, so you can find out where it is. But now in VoxelMap, I want to call it Zanz Minimap, but in VoxelMap, you could make it so you can see beacons. You can also see signs. So for whatever reason, if you made like a sign somewhere, like a sign to the entrance of your town or something, you want to know where how close you are to it or something relative to that, then you could put that on. But you can also put both on, which I would just do, you know, to make the game, you know, fully functional, the map fully functional, and you know, perfect. We have hide minimap here, so obviously that just turns off the minimap, but the coordinates stay on top. So if you want the coordinates up top to go away because it's obscuring, you don't want that up there, you know, it's annoying or something, you just turn off display coordinates and hide map. So a lot of you know, customizable options. You can also change it to be small, regular, or large. For the purpose of the video, I made it large. Old to north, I don't really know what this is, but that was weird. Before I was looking at it, it was different, but old north just makes it so, you know, this is pointing up, like the map is pointing up and you're looking up, which I'd actually like, I think, more, because then it actually makes it make more sense, I guess you could say. So yeah, pretty much just old north. And enable cave mode. If you have mobs on, and if mobs are in a cave and you have cave mode on, then you can see the mobs in the cave, and if it's off, then you can't see the mobs in the cave, only on the surface or where it would be normally visible. I think you can still see them if they're underwater or under trees, obviously, but as long as they're on the surface. Now there's a radar section, so we're gonna go over there. That was minimap options, just mostly display. But now the radar. The radar, pretty much just the radar, just what shows everything on there. Right now I don't have anything. But if you show on hostiles, obviously it shows hostile mobs. And, oh, yeah, never mind. I was wondering why they were there if I have cave off, but actually, I don't know. One of the skeletons is in the water. I don't know, this might be glitchy at the moment. I'm not too sure about this. But I think it's still close to the surface, so that's why maybe it's there. Like maybe there's a cave there, cave opening. So yeah, if there's a cave opening, you can still see them, and if they're like in a mountain or something, I'm pretty sure you can still see them. So that pretty much just turns on the hostile mobs. If you turn on players, obviously turn on the player. You know, you could show players, and this is good for PvP, so you know where people are, and you can set traps, you can set ambushes, flank people better. If you show on their helmets, I think this is also a very good tactic for PvP, as well as player names if you're targeting someone special. But if you target their helmets, you can see kind of like if it's kit PvP, you probably know what classes or what kits have what kinds of helmets, so you know what class they are, what kit. Or if it's just vanilla PvP, then if they have a diamond helmet, they're probably strong. They probably have more diamond stuff. So I would stay away from diamond people with leather and gold. Leather, gold, and or nothing. Well, or nothing. It's just, I would go for those guys. So show player names if you're targeting someone, or if you're wondering where your friend is or something, if you don't know how their skin looks like, or just following someone and you lost them, then you just turn that on. And you could see their name and stuff. Show neutrals. Neutrals is just the passive mobs and neutral mobs, which would include Endermen, and wolves and pigmen, because they are all neutral. I don't know why. Oh wait, never mind. And it also shows passives. So there's a bunch of pigs right over here, and a lot of chickens there, some squid. There's a bat somewhere there. Random mobs. If you have a texture pack and it has random mobs, if you know what that is, then it just pretty much you have multiple textures for a mob. So if you have it on, then it'll show the multiple textures. Just an aesthetic little thing. Yeah. And show mob helmets. This is also good if you're hunting for mods with armor, or if you want to look out for mods with armor and not get jumped on by them. Then you could see if they have armor. Obviously, not all armored mobs are gonna have helmets, but this, at least something to tell you. Or it could just also be an aesthetic feel. Same with these. Icon filtering. I have no idea what this is. Oh wait, yeah. Icon filtering. If you have it on, then it makes it look kind of fuzzy. I don't know exactly what this is supposed to do, but it makes it kind of fuzzy, and it moves some of the pictures, well, all the pictures, in fact, to the side. So I just like putting this off, because I'd rather have a clear picture. Icon outlines. So if you have like a texture pack and stuff for something like that, and you don't really know where that is. Well, not really where that is, what it is and stuff. You could put on outlines or whatever. Just another pretty much aesthetic feel. But it also makes it look bolder. You could see it kind of better when you have it on. I'm just gonna keep it off. Okay, mobs to display. Mobs to display shows you. This only works when you have all the mobs on or radar on or whatever. But this shows all the mobs, and pretty much green are passive. Green are passive mobs. Red are hostile, and yellow are neutral. So if you don't want to, say there's one that's blocking your view, such as a squid. You know, you want to see what's there. Something's there. Oh, zombies are moving. And yeah, if you want to see what's there, and the mob's head is blocking it, but you don't want to take out all the mob's heads. Oh, there it is. Okay. Then if you go back to here, then you just turn off squid. So you have to first find squid, obviously. Turn it off, and you know, like this is the night vision sign, then it'll turn to a blindness icon, not sign. And now you can't see the squid over here by the lake, by the bat and the skeleton. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep them all on. So and, yeah. This is the same thing. If you don't know how, if it doesn't work or something, then you could always press these. You could press the name, then just use these. But I just press it. You know, as I said earlier, I didn't really look through everything perfectly. I just skimmed through. So I'm just gonna, you know, have like basic knowledge on this. But now we're going into details and performance. For details and performance, there's dynamic lighting, which you know, just turns on dynamic lighting. That's pretty much just like the lighting the sun gives, and or whatever, or like the brightness of a certain material. But seems like it's backwards, but I'm just gonna keep that off. Water transparency. It makes like the water so you can see what kind of height levels is in the water, pretty much. So up here you can kind of see that this isn't like exactly the same over here. It's kind of underwater, but it's not really deep. So yeah. Biomes. Now, biomes doesn't really do much, I gotta say. I think it just like when you have it off, it like certain distinctive features to the biome turn off, like for a forest, trees or something. I'm not too sure. That just doesn't seem like it changes. But then again, it also changes the color of the landscape. So plains is kind of like a different type color. Let's get out of here. And is kind of a brighter green color. Then forest is kind of a darker green color. So if you're on the edge of a forest, you don't see trees or something, then you could, you know, see what it is. So I'm just gonna put that on because I think that's it looks better. Chunk grid. Don't know what this is really for, but I'm guessing this is just like maybe 20 by 20, 10 by 10 30 by 30, 40 by 40, 50 by 50 blocks. So if you're making like a big structure and you know how much is in each grid, then you can kind of calculate from where to where you need to make the outline of the building if you're making a building or something like that. I'm going to turn that off because it is quite a bother. So this one's quite interesting. I turned it off just to, you know, have everything just basic. But if you turn on the terrain depth to slope, it obviously looks like the actual terrain would. It's not flat. It actually shows the slopes and, like, you know, just like kind of where like the sides of hills and stuff are height. I don't get what height is, but I think the higher something is in the air, the brighter it is, because over here, if you look, on the slope, over here, there is more of a slope than anywhere else on here. And this looks like a mountain. Obviously it is because I'm standing right next to it, and it has snow on it, but if you turn the height, it's bright over there, and it's bright around here. And obviously plains isn't going to be bright. Neither is river, and neither is forest, unless there's a big mountain there. But it isn't. It's going to turn that off. Block transparency. It displays transparent blocks, I believe, like grass, because there's so much grass in the plains biome, and you see the grass pops up in the forest. Some grass pops up over here. Yeah, I think that's all it does. Just shows transparent blocks. So if you had like a bunch of glass on the ground, then it would show that, you know. I'm gonna put that on. I actually like that. Filtering. Don't know what this does. Kind of makes it like hazy as well. Moves everything around a bit. Moves like the terrain around a bit. I'm gonna turn that off. Biome overlay. Now this is like, if you know how to explain it, but if you've ever seen a snapshot that Jeb did before 1.7 where it showed a bunch of biome overlays, this is pretty much the same thing. Or like showed a bunch of colors and those are representing biomes. That's pretty much the same thing. Like plains is bright green, dark green is forest. Don't know what that is over there, but this is like Rocky Mountain, I'm guessing. So this is like stone, obviously. Same with this one. So this is like a stone area, like mini stone biome. This is like a stone hills, or just pretty much extreme hills, but you know, a different variation. If you put it on transparent, you can still see like everything normally, but it still has that kind of coloration. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, 2 more subsections, I guess. Subsections to go. 1 second, guys. Gonna turn on my light because it's kind of dark. I'm kind of doing this video a bit late. Okay, so controls, not much of a bother. I just keep them normal. But you know, to make a full screen map, which is with X. With X, you make a full screen map, so you make that map bigger. Obviously, it doesn't show more. Show more of everything, but it does make it bigger, so you can obviously see more of the details and stuff, like the grass, the stone, where exactly stone is, where exactly dirt is, where exactly grass in a river is, and all that stuff. And yeah, so also Z zooms in on that map as well as, oh my god, I got a bunch more stuff, as well as this large map. So, you know, you can just zoom in all the way, or you can zoom all the way out. The only problem with the big map is that it doesn't show mobs, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's all right. I'm gonna. That's a bit crazy. I'm just gonna put it there. I just got a bunch of mobs. Yeah, M obviously opens the menu. You can change it, but you can't like make it none, as you can see here. Right now you can't toggle the mobs, but you can change that anything. But if you press escape, the escape button, it turns it to none. You can't do that with the menu button, or else you wouldn't be able to edit this stuff. B is the waypoint hotkey. Didn't use this yet, but I'm gonna use it. It gives you a waypoint name and tells you the coordinates you want to put it at. Obviously the place where I am now is where the coordinates are at, but if you want to put it at a specific location, then you do that. You can change it to the nether or the end if it's if you want to make it visible in that dimension. Obviously you have to make it visible in the overworld, because you are in the overworld. But if you're in the nether, you can toggle that off or on. Doesn't really matter. Same with the end. And so you can make waypoints in the end and stuff, which is cool. You can choose your color. Where's the perfect color? Nope. Okay, there we go. Whatever. And you know, this is on and off. I think enabled means that this turns the waypoint on and off, so you can see it or not see it. I'm just gonna call it mod review area. Woo. Woo. Exclamation mark. Okay. And hit done, and as you can see, there's a little square or hexagon. Well, not square, like kite shape, whatever you want to call it. I think tilted square. But yeah. And then you could see it. Oh, you can't. I thought you could. You can't see it on the big mini map, but on the enlarged mini map, but you can see it on here. So if you're gonna have a waypoint, I'd suggest making it the biggest size so you can see exactly where it is. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, really, of the waypoints and such. I don't think there is much more for the waypoints. I do know that Ray's minimap had a bit more or something like that, but like where you could see the minimap on screen, I mean the waypoint on screen. But never mind that. We're not talking about that mod today. And I think if we do B, oh, this turns on all waypoints or off all waypoints, I believe. So if you don't want them on, then you turn them off, but you can't select specific ones. I don't know how you delete them, but oh yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so there's a waypoints area. So obviously you can disable it and enable it like normal if you need to. You can delete it, you can edit it, you can teleport to. Well, that's cool. That's different. I think you can only use that in creative, obviously. You can make a new waypoint. Obviously you can do that with B, but you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can do options, max distance, infinite, and you can turn on death points, which if you die, it shows where you died. So I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna go all the way over here. So say I'm like falling, and this is gonna be an epic fail. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, and then oh god, I can't teleport to it. Apparently you have to be standing still. So say I go there. No. This is a bit weird. Oh yeah, I didn't select it. Wow. So yeah, that's pretty much the waypoints, and that's pretty much the mod, guys. I got everything covered, I believe. The waypoints, controls, details, and performance, the radar, and all the minimap options. And so yeah, Thanks for tuning in, guys, watching this, and this is Danger Day 789 here, and I'll see you later. Bye!